I don't think that's just what he did.
All right.
We're guessing.
I have no idea what he said.
Context clues. Context clues are everything.
Alrighty. So we will get things started here. This is, oh geez, what is this game? 2025-ish?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in there. It'll say on the Twitch stream because I make sure to change it. But yeah, it's like 25-ish games in. You guys,
Weekly games for the win.
you guys by now are super powerful.
Nope.
You guys
I know
totally.
you feel, lady.
Are we though? Are we?
You guys totally did not get your asses kicked by a bunch of skeletons.
All lies. Oh no, wait, that's true.
Yeah.
I
Lads.
definitely got my ass kicked by a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah.
That
Well,
sucked.
I rolled crits on 2 PCs and an NPC, and there was a couple of spell mishaps rolled, and yeah,
Oh, right. I lit Kogan on fire.
you lit Kogan on fire. But you remembered his name, so
Yeah. Is that better?
he'll let it slide for now since you remembered his name. He totally won't kill you in your sleep now.
Is he?
What?
Help.
I
Alright.
would like to, but I'm not well. Not even a little well.
You guys did rest. We picked things up after you got your night's sleep, so everybody should be rested and recovered. Some people missing a finger here or there, but none the worse for wear overall. During your
You got
time-
9 more.
That's right. It's not really a problem until you lose so many you can't grip your sword
Or you lose a thumb.
or a thumb.
I've lost 2 fingers already. Don't worry about it. You get used to it.
They grow back.
Feels like a lie.
If you're an elf.
Alrighty. So you guys have traveled from your village on your way to the abandoned castle to try to strip it of whatever possibly usable iron stuff there might be that you can throw into a smelter and melt back down and reuse and repurpose or whatever. Bringing a cart with you this time, along with a couple of horses, just so you can haul everything back. Your travel was not uneventful. A couple days out from your village, you ran into a giant who had an unconscious human in a sack. Ryzen managed to converse with the giant and trade him some rations for the human that he was planning to eat later. And the giant seemed quite fairly easygoing, really. Like he wasn't threatening or anything. Just kind of going about his business. He did let you know that there was a group of his people somewhere in the mountains, and he gestured vaguely in an eastern direction from where you were. But the human, a gentleman named Mazam, once he was brought back to consciousness, seemed absolutely petrified that you guys might be bounty hunters. Come to learn that he's from a city, like an actual city as far as his description goes. Definitely larger than anything you've seen. Somewhere in the mountains north of the castle. He explained that this city, Straka, is it's basically ruled by the religious people, the same religious folks that you guys have encountered on their pilgrimage, and at a mining operation where they were trying to retrieve the crown that Kaldi currently has. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just posting my control key is push stuck.
Gotcha. Mine too. He let you know that this city, this religious group, this religion called the Sinless, are the de facto rulers. It's a theocracy, and apparently a very aggressively like crusading type of religion. They believe that all beings, all humans, elves, half elves, orcs, halflings, whatever, are all tainted with sin, and only through pain and punishment will the gods be appeased and the sin be lifted. Which probably explains all the flagellants that you saw on their pilgrimage. But this city seems to be a major element in these mountains. It's a walled city. According to Mazam, at the very least, many hundreds of people, if not more. They are industrialized to some extent. He explained that the probable cause of the Red River near the castle was runoff from their forges, where they smelt iron and other metals. And the fact that they're smelting enough to basically stain the river with their runoff means it's not an insignificant production facility.
Yeah, well, we have like 3 lumberjacks, so
Yep.
yeah.
And it does explain why, like when you encountered some members of the Sinless at the quarry, they were quite heavily armored and quite well armed. I mean, you guys defeated them and took their stuff, but the concept that they might be able to field an entire army of people wearing chainmail and plate is fairly daunting. Moving on from the giant, as you started to approach the castle, you found yourselves in the midst of an old battlefield. And as you were looking around to see if there was anything that might be usable, the previous combatants rose up. Probably a dozen or so skeletons held together by some probably long dormant necromantic magic. And they came very close to killing some of you. Finally, the tide turned. Some luck was on your side, and a timely healing from Ryzen to get both Kogan and Desi back on their feet. You managed to defeat the skeletons. At which point you just said, like, okay, we need to we need to take a day and catch our breath. And that is where we pick up on the morning of Springrise the 40th, almost the end of the month.
And we're leading into summer, right?
You are leading into what comes after Spring Rise is Spring Wane. So basically you're getting into like the late point of mid-spring. So you can think of this as like probably like late April-ish.
Okay, so still chilly, but
yeah, summer is still like just over a month away.
I could use some rest. My wits are down to 2, which is about the same as my strength and agility.
All right.
I think Chris said that we all rested anyway. So
yeah, because Caldi tried to sleep while you were setting up camp and failed the roll, so Caldi has not yet gotten any rest.
ew.
But we can kick things off with everybody rolling for their food and water.
All right, this game. Damn it.
So yes, it is the morning.
Well, that could have gone better.
Mm.
I need to start assuming that any traces of the dead will be undead. I need to remember that this island is cursed.
Anyone catch that?
Mm. Desi just rolls over, pulls the blanket over her head.
My turn. I'm going to do the same. The camp's set up now, right?
Yes.
All right. If you need me, if you go anywhere, drag my semi lifeless corpse. Go pass out.
All right.
So what would the rest of you like to do this morning?
Depends on what everyone else is doing. Tresties is looking around confused. Sleeping in the morning.
Fine, I'll get up. What do you want?
Probably should make sure the little one doesn't die. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'll watch over Caldy. My poor chainmail is in such sad shape.
You can fix it when we get home.
Yeah, well, where are we planning to go right now? Are we going back home? Or
I
are
believe we're going to the castle to find more iron.
Oh. Okay. Well, as long as nothing moved back into the moat, we should be okay against the harpies.
Is your armor broken or just damaged?
Severely damaged. It's
Perhaps.
kind of holding on me, mostly. In some places.
Would you prefer to wear mine? And I'll take the damaged one. I'm usually in the back.
It would help, but I'd feel kind of shitty about taking your armor. You're not exactly built for combat.
Entirely up to you, I suppose. Whatever you think is best. I'm not built for combat, as you say.
That said, I would protect you better if I had, chainmail that didn't feel like it was slipping off all the time. Or some kind of...
Ignore that roll.
Thank you.
It's not as reassuring as you think it is, Chris.
Hey, we're gonna trade armor. Boom! What?
Yeah, that's it. Just wait until we're both out of our armor and then fire attack. No! I must protest.
As far as I could tell, my armor is fine.
I believe so.
So what is yours, Anita? We might as well trade because you're in front, right? So
My armor currently is at 1.
1? Huh. That's
Yeah,
a shitty trade.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so I'll set mine to 1 and you set yours to 6. Then we should be good, right?
It's heavy chainmail.
Yeah. Chainmail's chainmail, I think.
Yep. So yeah, if you just set yours to 6, Anita, and Tony sets his to 1, and you'll be all good.
Yay! Thank you.
In exchange, you can keep watch.
Yeah, okay. I'll. I mean, Kelty's sleeping anyway, so try not to go too far away.
All right. So Cully's sleeping. Desi is keeping watch. What would Ryzen like to do this morning?
I'm trying to decide between improving talents, and I'm not sure which ones, if I want to improve existing ones, which ones I need help with or not, or which ones I can do myself.
Okay.
I'm considering fast footwork, which I think I can do myself, Dragon Slayer, or Pack Rat.
Yep. As long as you've got the first dot, you can just spend the XP while you sleep or rest, and you're good to go.
Oh, I thought I needed a teacher for every level. I'm sorry.
Nope. Only for the first.
Oh, okay. And I can only do one thing per quarter day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I want to deal damage, I'm actually more interested right now in not. Oh, actually, we were talking before about possibly getting me better armor. Was that to like grab something from the castle and then have it like made halfling size?
That's definitely a possibility.
In which case, I might want pack rats so I can carry more stuff. Okay, I'm gonna buy level 2 pack rat then.
Okay.
I'll be spending some as soon as I can get up too.
Perfect. All right. What would Trustius like to do since he's now free of watch?
Trestius is going to take a little bit of distance from camp. He's going to mark some trees and make sure that Desi is clear that nobody should come past these little X marks I'm making. And I'm going to cast a ritual.
If only magic listened to you.
I know, but I mean,
Yeah. Exercising due caution.
well, it's due caution, but that whole pride thing, right? So,
Yeah. All right.
So I'm going to cast Still Life.
Okay.
I'm going to power level 3. I'm going to aim for. I don't have a living animal. I can't safe cast it. I don't think. Nope, cannot. Okay, just straight up roll. Hopefully, no one dies. Somebody's gonna die.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
That could have been worse.
Oh, it could have been so much worse.
Ask Kokus.
It affected you.
So yeah, so as you like reach out with your necromantic magic and sap the life out of the trees and everything around you, it just like it drains your vitality as well. I mean, you feel more connected to the dark arts as you take on this vaguely skeletal appearance ever so briefly. But when you kind of revert back to your normal self, you are famished.
And poor Desi, keeping watch, just watches like 100 yards away as this, like, what, 50-foot radius of trees shrivel and die.
Oh, that can't be good.
Yeah, your sword agrees.
I should probably eat.
You should probably eat so you can roll for your food die again. Perfect. And what would Okatai like to do in the morning?
Would we be in a good spot for me to look for a animal for my child to be?
I cut everything up to would we be in a good spot to look for?
I'm gonna write it.
Okay.
Yurik's tapping on his tablet.
Yep.
Right in the train.
Okay. Kogan is going to go out hunting. He's not going to successfully hunt, but he will go and work out some orcish aggression. Yes. We'll treat that as a hunting roll, basically. So a survival roll. -1 because it's spring.
And for the viewers, he was asking whether we were in a good spot for him to look for an animal companion.
Yes. For anybody who watches who is a Forbidden Lands purist, I allow multi-classing, but there's steps to go through. Oh, success.
He found an Anki. Pity if something would happen to it.
Don't you start.
Just going to quickly look up the talent real quick.
You kill one dinosaur.
Mhm.
Right.
It was a dramatic killing, though.
124.
It was very dramatic.
I mean, Okatai blew up my Death Knight, and no one
Which
cared.
part of
We weren't attached to the Death Knight yet.
Why don't you roll me a D5 if you can.
D5.
Yeah.
You did succeed on your roll.
Yep. I can randomly roll a D5. A 5. You find yourself a boar.
or the rolling thing didn't let me roll a d5?
No worries.
What out of the beast do I need to make a taming attempt?
Since it's specifically for a talent. So you will have to tame it over time, but it at least is friendly towards you.
Okay.
Boars are great. They're like really big pugs with tusks.
Plus, they're good eating.
Just shoulders and butts.
So it has a
Seems like you're a good boy.
Right. You need to make animal handling checks successfully as many times as the animal's strength, spread out over an equal number of days. And you have to spend at least a quarter day every day taming the animal. Thankfully, unlike the Anki, the boar has a much lower strength. But it will take you at least a quarter day every day to work on training it.
Do I need to do one today?
We'll say make one animal handling today to kind of get it to at least follow you, so that you can train it on other days. We'll say this is all part of the finding of it, though. So it's still the morning.
Two success.
Great roll. There we go. I'll give you a token for the boar. All right. So by the time morning comes around, Ryzen's figured out how to best get all of his gear. Oh, I need a scouting roll from Desi.
Oh.
That tracks.
Yeah, it does. I'm not pushing it though. Her not making that roll is thematically appropriate.
You got enough willpower?
I've got 8. Well, it's wits. I'll chance it. Yeah, it's still nothing.
Good news is nothing comes across you in the morning.
Really? Wow.
So the morning passes
That we know of.
that you know of. So yeah, morning passes. Caldy gets some sleep, can hit his rest button. Trustius has drained the vitality from the island just a little bit.
Can I bump up my fast footwork to 3?
Yep, for 9 XP.
Yep, I have 10.
Ryzen has figured out how to spread out his gear a little bit better, so he's not as encumbered. Okatai comes back from hunting with the boar kind of trotting behind him like a somewhat wary dog, but still trekking behind him occasionally, like just dropping little scraps of rations for it to eat. Desi's quite happy that nothing stuck up on them. Afternoon, and you guys know that you're probably only 2 or 3 hours from the castle.
We should continue our trek, I suppose.
If everybody's rested, I think we should try to get to the castle. We can set up camp in the little building outside of it and start putting the metal back into the. Does that work for everyone?
Makes sense. We'll travel there and maybe set up camp this afternoon. See what we can do.
We can start holding metals and put it in the.
I'm sure everything will go fine.
And the carry up. Just watch out for RP. We stacked a bunch of old armor and old weapon that we can just go into our stack to bring back home.
Yep. Just so you guys know, the basically the cart will hold like 50 items worth of stuff and 2 people. So that's a fair amount.
That's a lot.
So, but yeah, getting to the
Should I
castle.
put some stuff on my horse?
You can put a limited amount on the horse because it's a riding horse, so it also has to bear your weight.
Okay.
The biggest thing is you don't really have any way to attach things to the horse.
Right. So mostly in the cart.
Yeah.
Maybe a thing or two on the horse.
Yeah. But yeah, the travel to the castle, it's quiet. I'm assuming you guys have been this way before, so you don't need lead the way roll. I do need somebody to give me a scouting roll, whoever is keeping watch.
I can do that.
Call day every day.
Usually at night, though.
Yeah, you sleeping at morning is a problem. Not a problem, but
Well, yeah, just I'll have to push it a bit until nighttime. I'm going to remember I have that 6th sense in case there's an ambush.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to push that, although I do need willpower. Somebody took all mine.
Yeah. Yeah, you can basically you can only push it if more successes would matter, and they don't. But as you guys are, you can see the castle. You're probably within, a mile or 2 of it. You can see the crenellations of the castle. And Caldy, you see what looks like an overturned cart on these like rough little. You're going to be generous and call them tracks. Kind of coming down from the mountains towards the north side of the castle. And you see a couple of people look like somebody's injured. Something at the back of your neck kind of tingles, and you notice that the one that is ministering to him kind of reaches behind under her cloak like she's checking a weapon or something.
Okay, I'll point that out to the team because I don't feel brave right now. Desi, Kogan, what do you
That
think?
feels like an ambush. That sounds like an ambush to me.
Sounds like one to me too.
How many people do we see?
Yeah, so is that what Kogan said?
Yeah, Koga's like, yeah, definitely it looks like one. It looks like there's about 5 of them.
You two
And it
can
looks
stop
like-
them though.
It looks like one of them is injured.
Yeah, it looks like one of them is leaning up against the overturned cart. Another one is kind of like tending to its wounds, but once Caldy kind of points it out, you look and I mean, you guys have been in your fair share of battles. Like somebody who is wounded wouldn't sit in quite that position. Like there's just enough that's off about it to kind of go like, yeah, I think Caldy's onto something here.
There's 5 of them. If they can't manage to turn a cart over, then it's definitely an ambush.
Well, let's go find the people trying to start the ambush.
Why?
Better
Are we heading?
for us to find them first? Yes.
Are we heading toward them, Chris? Are they between us and the castle?
They're a little bit off. Like as Caldy's scouting, he's doing kind of like a circle in front of you.
Okay.
Would avoiding them be possible at all?
Yeah, you can definitely try. I mean, the advantage to Culty succeeding at the scouting check is you guys get to approach this encounter on your terms.
I mean, if we do just avoid them, I think we're gonna get trouble with them afterwards. So I think we should deal with it in some form, but I'm not sure how. But I wanted to know if that was a possibility.
If I heard you correctly, you'd prefer to deal with the ambush now, unless we can completely avoid them.
How did you deal with an ambush?
Oh, York, we can't hear you, buddy.
If you can root out
Oh, the joys of technology.
But yes, going around them is definitely an option. Trying to find whoever they may have laying in ambush, definitely an option.
Can we tell if they're sided with the city or with any particular faction that we've met?
Cully didn't see anything that would indicate such.
Do we want to just yell out and ask them if they need a hand?
No.
So we're going to pretend that we don't see them.
I would suggest that we either go around or find the ambushers and put them down. Okadai has a point. Leaving a foe at her back is troubling.
That's true. Do you and Culdy want to see if you can spot them and then you can just shoot them with your arrows?
Caldy and Okadai can find them and flush them out. I'll do my best.
Do they know we're here?
They do not seem to have noticed you yet.
I would lean to, and I don't think this guy is actually being. I think it's staged, right? So why do we
Yeah.
want to trigger this trap if we can just go around them? We don't even know what the trap is.
Well, apparently because then they'll be behind us and we don't want to get stabbed in the back.
Round or through. I'm good for either.
All right, why don't you guys set up an ambush and I'll go get them.
All right.
Ambush the ambushers? I like it.
I look small and helpless.
Well, kind of depends on what's happening. Sometimes you look small and ruthless.
Yes, but we're not at an auction house at the moment.
You also look very old.
Mm-hmm.
If that helps.
You're Your contribution is valued for what it is.
All right, so you guys are going to try to lay an ambush, and then Calder's going to try to lead them in.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Works for me.
All right. So amongst the ambushees, whoever has the lowest stealth can make a stealth roll.
So that's everybody, right?
I'm not the ambushee, right?
You're the bait.
I'm the bait.
My stealth is 2.
What's your stealth plus agility?
2.
Oh shit! Mine's 6.
You only have an agility of 2?
All I have.
I'm a plump halfling. Yes.
Okay, I have an agility of 4. I am apparently a nimbly bimbly fighter by comparison.
Right.
Hey, I'm a minstrel who's developed into a fighter through this campaign so far.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like Ryzen can roll stealth. You do get a +2 modifier for being the ambusher.
I will push.
Yeah. Alrighty. So you guys kind of hide yourselves amongst the hills. You find like little ledges and stuff to hide in. You're back up against the wall, ready to strike. And Caldy, you're just approaching them.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too close. I want to get close enough they can see me and they can hear me when I yell out at them.
Okay. Right. So when they spot you, the woman who's tending to the injured person says, "Oh, help! We got ambushed by bandits. My brother, I think he's dying."
I said I was calling out for you for help. My wagon full of premium red wine and ale is crashed. The horse is dead. The bodyguards are injured, and half of it is spilling on the ground. I'll split with what's left if you help save us.
Nice.
All right. You can give me a manipulation roll.
I was coming to you for.
It's so good.
I kind of want to push that. Is that allowed?
Yeah. Just give me 1 sec. There might be modifiers.
But manipulation is total 7, right? Should have more than 1 6.
Oh my god! I toppled my cart full of whited women.
Yeah. You would actually have a +1, so you can roll 1 more die.
What is that? A D6?
Yep.
It's not letting me.
It's just 5. All right, give me a sec. Let me see if they see through your deception.
It was a good speech, though, Trev.
Oh, thank you.
They do not see through your deception.
Anyway, I'm not even waiting. I'm going to say, it's this way. Hurry! We have medical supplies for your friends too. And then I hobble off like a 72-year-old old man who's injured until I'm out of sight. And then I just beat it back to my team.
Wait 1 sec here. Set up a quick map. I will reuse a previous map because
The only thing that Caldy does better than manipulation is insight.
okay, it seems to me I think there's a peddler talent that basically people just believe you.
Oh, geez, I need that. I never saw that one.
Yeah, it's called Path of Lies.
Okay, I'm gonna get that next.
So rank 1, if you spend a willpower point when speaking with an NPC, the game master must reveal if the NPC is lying or not.
Well,
Level
that's
2,
gonna happen, right?
when you manipulate an NPC to make him believe what you're saying, you can spend a willpower to succeed automatically.
Oh, we gotta have this.
And rank 3 is when you manipulate someone and succeed, you can spend a willpower to avoid it doing something in return, and your opponent loses the ability to attack you. But what you're asking must be reasonable according to the Game Master's assessment.
Well, the only problem is, although I bumped my manipulation up high, I haven't had a lot of opportunity to use it except for the first day we landed here. I think this is a second chance for me.
And that rank 3 is really, really big because you can succeed in intimidation or persuasion, and they could choose just to kill you. If I understand.
That's just it. Like if you succeed, right, on the manipulation, the choices are they either do what you've asked, or they attack you.
Great.
And they do have the right to, like, you could go like, come follow me. They could say like, oh, we'll help you, but you need to do X first.
And give me some food or gold or.
Yeah. In this case, though, these guys are not bright. And as you look behind, the badly wounded, my brother's dying guy has like joined the rest of them to come help you.
The dying guy.
Yeah, like they are.
I think we're rescuing Lenny Squeaky and Jethro Clampett.
Yeah, they are not bright. But as you kind of look behind as you're like leading them into the ambush, they're basically drawing like their clubs. You figure they're probably gonna try to waylay you and take your wine and your ale.
All right. Well, I'm hopefully getting back to the. That's why I kept the distance, right? So they could see and hear me, but I get a really good head start.
But
a good head start with those itty bitty legs.
But as Caldy leads them into the ambush, the way an ambush works is everybody on the ambusher side, because you guys succeeded, everybody gets either a free or a slow action before we do initiative.
That include me?
No, because they know where you are. You're
Right.
not part of the ambush.
I'm going to be in the opposite side of the ambush if I possibly can be. I would like the ambush between me, the ambushers between me and those guys, if possible.
Okay. Well, here you guys should be able to move yourselves on the map here to wherever you would like to be for the ambush.
I don't see a map.
I'm just seeing the big one.
Just Isle of Dread.
Oh,
There we go.
There we
I
go.
will activate the map. That will make things easier.
That will change the entire metric.
Kind of where I want to be. Maybe even a little bit further.
Okay.
So we had time to get in whatever position we wanted.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are like hiding behind the rocks. Otherwise, it's not really much of an ambush.
True.
Yeah. I was wondering if I'd be able to hide behind that one.
Oh, sure. Perfect. And as these guys come in, and you can
Poor
see.
Kogan all on his own.
Fine. At least you remembered my name. But yeah, as Caldy leads these folks in, and you can see they're drawing their clubs. They're like, kind of like thumping the end of the club in their hand as they like try to get into position behind Caldy. Kali puts on just like a little bit of a burst of speed as he kind of leads them deeper into the ambush. You guys all get either a free or a slow action, and then we will do initiative.
Okay, mine's easy. I'll run.
Okay.
And because I'm running, I can shoot.
Yep.
I'm going to run behind Kogan and take a pot shot on the way through with the best shooter.
Okay. I have learned from experience that generally speaking in this game, archery is all about like fast shooter and sharpshooter.
Yeah, that's the next one on the list. One's fine with me. These guys aren't armored.
They do have some leather.
Okay, let's see if I had to spend willpower. Nope.
The skill that I bumped up allows me to make a dodge for each attacker who attacks me, no matter how many there are. But only one each.
Only one each.
Nice.
Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, Trustius goes running across, looses an arrow, kind of catches one of them in the side.
Oh, spend an arrow.
Yep. Welcome.
So many arrows.
We'll have more.
Yeah. All right. Let's kind of go around here. Kogan. Kogan will run, but he doesn't quite get close. And as he runs out, he's like screaming, "Remember my name!"
Who's that guy?
It's his battle cry now. Desi.
Am I close enough that I can run up and attack either 3 or 2?
You can run up, but you can't attack.
Okay.
We'll write ballads. They'll sing the songs of the adventure of, what's his name?
Yeah, that Logan guy's awesome.
I'm going to hide. I'm going to stay hidden where I am until they get just a bit closer then.
Okay. You can give me a stealth roll.
Since I'm not one of these distance pokey people.
Stealth roll.
Which roll?
Stealth at -1.
Oh, man. I might as well just stand up and start waving my arms. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
I forgot to put the -1 on it, though. I don't know. Does it just take one of the successes off?
No, because you don't have
take a die off.
Because you don't have the skill, it's a negative die.
Okay. I will re-roll that then.
Okay. Still a success. Okay. Perfect. Okatai.
I'm going to throw a harpoon to kill this one.
Okay.
With the shoot and giving trouble. Could you roll the
harpoon?
Start with harpoon.
Okay.
I have a bonus dice, bonus artifact dice because of fear mastery, fear combat.
Gotcha.
And +1 to the roll.
That is a hit. Don't know why I even bother giving guys armor.
get to do a lethality 3 save.
Okay, so he will take 1 point of damage at the start of the turn. All right, so
And
yes.
another one because of our opponent.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, so this harpoon sticks into him. He kind of wrenches it free, but blood is like just pouring out of his leg. Ryzen.
Poor boo boo.
Sorry, am I already considered short range? I always forget how range works.
You are. Short range is next hex over. Or next zone over.
Okay, I want to use the talent where I can just scream my horrible song and do strength damage by spending 2 willpower.
Okay, perfect. All right, so 1 point of damage to strength per willpower you spend, distributed amongst us, however many people you would like.
I think I'll concentrate 2 willpower on one guy.
Okay. So there's one guy that took an arrow to the shoulder, and there's another guy who's bleeding profusely from a leg wound. And then 3 guys that haven't been touched at all.
I'd rather take somebody down, so I'm going to go for the guy who's got the horrific leg wound.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah, you let out the screech, and he just kind of turns, and as he turns, the harpoon comes free, and blood just starts pouring freely, and he drops. Perfect. That's 2 willpower, 2 damage. Bypasses armor. Kuldi.
I don't get one, right? So Tersha first.
Right. So that will take us to initiative.
You want to swap, Risen?
I can swap if anybody actually wants my crappy roll.
Yeah, I don't mind going last. I think you got to beat what 6 for the bad guys. So I don't mind going after them and give the people who can actually do damage chances to go ahead of me.
Okay.
Do we have one swap, Chris, or can we swap as many as we want?
I believe it's as many as you want.
I'll swap with Volkatai.
Okay.
I'm way in the back, so.
There we go. Okatai is up first.
I'm gonna pick a new target and try to throw a harpoon at it.
Okay. Wounded one or not?
The wounded one is arrow wound.
Yeah, he took like an arrow to the shoulder.
I'm gonna take the unwounded one because usually the bleed damage could be enough to go up one afterwards.
Okay.
I want to spread as much dot as I can around.
Gotcha. Oh, that is a hit. This guy. Oh, his armor stops one.
Ooh.
May live for.
Yeah.
He might live for an extra turn.
So lethality 3 poison.
Yeah.
And the harpoon on talent makes him bleed 1 no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, he's probably not going to make this endurance roll. Oh my god. Still not long for this world, but that will take us to Ryzen.
I know I can pull on the rope of the harpoon after shooting him.
It's a slow action to pull him.
Okay, good. So I'm done. Can go right. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I would use. Would it be my fast action to try to close distance?
You can, if you use both your actions, you can get into melee with one. Because it's one to get into the zone, and then one more to get up in his face.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Melee halfling for the win.
Well, Hammer Fighter's no joke.
It is not.
Like if I hit you, you're taking damage regardless is really nice. All right. So you come rushing up to him. the slaver is like, I thought we were just getting some ale and some. And rises all up in his face.
Try my new ale.
There you go. There's a battle cry.
It's called Pain Hammer.
I mean, he's built like an ale cake.
Caldy traded with Risen, right?
Yep. So you're going on 7.
Right.
Yeah. Desi is up.
Can I reach 4 and start combat with him?
Yep. Because you're in the same zone, so you just need the 1 to get within arm's reach.
Excellent. Yeah. I run up and with Brieth in hand, I take a swing at him.
All right. So you do get the bonus from attacking criminals.
Ooh. What's that? I don't remember what it is.
So the D8 artifact die goes up to a D10 if used against somebody formerly found guilty of crime.
Ooh.
Oh, poor slaver.
And I didn't say I was spending any willpower, so
Yeah. You don't have to till after you roll. Oh. So you run up and that emerald like flashes green, and you just kind of like step through the 2 halves of that body.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay then.
Okay. This guy has seen the way things are going, and would like to move. Right. So Ryzen, you do get a free attack at him as he turns to run.
Sweet.
Burning down the house.
Do I get a modifier of any kind?
Nope. But it doesn't count as an action. You do get your hammer fighter though.
Right, thank you. And these are normal people, so they're not monsters, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And I think you should have a D8 as well. I think you have hammer fighter 3.
Oh, you're right. I did not add that.
Yeah, that's okay. You can roll that again with the D8. Well, it's a hit. So he's going to take 1 damage regardless of his armor. He does break and run.
That was clearly the right move, breaking and running.
Right, Cody, you're up.
I took a break and run. I think I'll move back here so I can get a shot at him without going any negatives, and I'll hit him with a sling.
Okay. Which one?
The one that just broke and ran from Risen.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna push anything there. I need some willpower, but that's pretty good.
Plink.
Yeah. So he's running, and you kind of step up from behind the rock and let fly, and just catch him right at the nape of the neck, and he crumples.
Excellent. Try to steal my battle.
Can't believe they try to steal our wine. Oh, wait, we don't even have wine.
Let me look at my pack. We might.
Right. Kogan's going to use both actions to close with that guy. Trustius.
I mean, this fight's done, right? So.
Well, they're trying to run.
Sure. I mean, that's okay. I'm gonna stealth in place.
Okay.
I don't see any need to kill these people, and might just as well. I'm not gonna push that.
It's gonna hunker down.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I say, this fight's on. Interestingly enough, though, these guys probably have the same stats as the skeletons, so this is how swingy this game gets.
I think the skeletons are a little bit more robust because they only take 1 point of damage from any piercing weapon.
Right, but it's close, right?
Yeah. All right. That will take us to Okatai.
Are there still some looking to keeping up the fight?
I mean, they're leaving anyway, so.
Yeah, there's 2 of them left that are like way down. One of them Kogan caught up to, and another one is heading for the tree line.
The one I harpoon as.
Desi cut that one in half.
Okay, so that's not a problem anymore. I'm gonna bring my harpoon back to me.
Okay.
Roll it back in. That's my thing's done.
Okay. Risen.
I'm just gonna move a bit closer.
Okay. Can you move on the tablet, or you need me to move you?
I cannot move myself.
So you want to get like a little bit closer?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
So we got 3 left.
2. The one that ran away from you took a rock to the back of the head and is laying there crumpled in a heap. There's one over engaged in Kogan, and there's one running free.
I will run to the one that is running free.
Okay, perfect. So you can catch up to him. You won't be able to attack him yet, but if he is intent on running, you might still get that free attack as he flees.
Okay.
Desi, give me an insight roll.
I think Briath and I are in agreement on this. We're going to be chasing these folks down. Okay.
Okay. So you are free to act as you would like.
I would like to chase them down.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, Briath and I are in agreement on this.
Which one would you like to close with?
I'm trying to see who's. Oh, they're both down here. Okay.
Yep.
I'll close with Ryzen's
Okay.
because I think Kogan's probably got it under control. Am I going to be close enough that I can attack as well?
No, because it's one for the
Right
zone and
across?
then one for.
That's what I
Yep.
thought.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just kind of down here between them.
Yeah. You can close with them. You just can't. You can't attack him. So it makes melee charge so great.
Yeah.
And it's why our fighter was so frustrated because she's missing a foot and all of her run is a slow action for her. So
Feet are important.
feet are important.
Melee charge. Okay.
Run away from the orc. If he lives, he'll run away from the orc.
There's my next.
So many dice.
God.
Oh my god, he broke his sword. I didn't realize his sword was already broken. Looks like he's going to be picking up a club.
Probably use the sword as a club.
Right through the armor.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy turns to flee and Kogan just breaks the sword off in his body. This guy is going to try to run from both Ryzen and Desi. He is not going to succeed, so each of you can get a free melee attack on him. One automatic damage, regardless of armor. Okay. And Desi gets a free attack as well.
And I get a D10?
Yep. Only 2 damage.
Only 2.
But his armor subs 0. So he goes down. And we have
Did Kogan kill the other one, or did he run off the map?
Nope. Kogan killed his. He broke his sword in him.
Okay.
So
I wasn't sure because I didn't see it.
So this guy down here turns to run. Ryzen kind of comes up, catches him in the back of the knee, and as he starts to drop, do you bring that sword Braith right around there, does he? Right across his mouth. But as he's kind of falling back, you slash his mouth, but he is not yet dead. He is merely broken. And then you can give me an insight roll.
I think Briath and I are probably still in agreement.
The question is, who behind you and Bryce has less?
Perfect. All right. So he is down. He is broken. He's out of the fight. He is not dead, and you can feel this sword urging you to kill him.
Briath needs some fun too.
But you have the choice as to whether you kill him or not. And unless you have the cold-blooded talent, you actually have to fail an empathy roll to kill him.
Okay, so do I make the empathy roll now?
Yep.
Because Desi didn't come to play. These people were threatening her people. That only ends one way.
You
Were
failed an
they-
empathy roll.
Just give me 1 second. Just looking up coup de grace. Oh, there we go. All right. So you failed the empathy roll. You spend a point of willpower. And you take a point of damage to empathy. But you do execute him in cold blood.
Okay.
The cold-blooded talent is at the first level is you don't have to make the roll. The second level is you don't have to spend the willpower. And the third level is, I think you gain a willpower. The third level turns you into a sociopath.
Yes, it would.
I think we all need that, given what I've just seen.
Right.
Most of y'all, all y'all do.
all
You
need
do it without rolling dice. You can-
Cthulhu is what you need.
rank 2, you don't need to spend a point of willpower or suffer damage to empathy.
Yep. And rank 3.
Rank 3, you also recover a point of lost empathy.
Oh, okay.
That's not willpower.
Still, you feel better about yourself having killed people.
Yes. Have you met Desi lately?
Killing people makes you more social.
Protecting my people makes me feel more social.
All right. So people try to flee. A couple of them, like the one that Kogan died is definitely dead. The one that got the stone to the back of the head is just really, really unconscious. And the guy with the harpoon will die eventually from poison and blood loss.
It's a bit excessive, don't you think?
Wait, there are some still alive, Chris?
Yep. There is one that is still alive.
Can I tell from here that he's still alive?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna change.
Oh, we're doing more excessive. All right.
Yeah, after killing that guy, Desi just starts stalking north toward number 3. Briath in one hand, her other fist clenched.
Hmm.
No one's gonna make an effort to stop her.
Fuck no. Have you met Desi?
Oh,
Once or
you have
twice.
a great damn time.
Yeah, she's gonna go up there and kill him.
Okay. Give me an empathy roll. Sorry, what was that?
You got this. I'm staying way out of her way.
You got this.
Oh, another one bites the dust.
Right. So it's another willpower point and another point of damage to empathy.
Sheesh.
Okay.
When the necromancer's kind of shaking his head, looking down, going, "Oh,
This is a bit.
you're
much,
on the
guys.
wrong path."
Desi
this
will. She'll stop over, rinse herself off a bit, clean off her hands, put down her plate, put it away, and start walking back to folks like nothing at all is wrong.
Trusty is going to keep a little space between him and Dizzy. Not like overtly, just trying to, meander away. And
With her empathy damage, I don't think she'd notice right now.
oh, look, that's a pretty flower that's 100 meters away. That's good. Oh, look at this one. Could be a spell component, right?
Dizzy will look around, and is that everybody?
Yeah, I have no problem with any of this stuff. They were going to kill me.
Exactly. We're all good?
Desi, give me an insight roll.
Uh-oh. I think I need to push that one. Oh.
Wow.
All right.
So as you kind of snap out of your bloodlust haze, you realize that you're standing. I mean, see Caldy right there, and you can feel that presence watching you.
I'll write the crown.
Yeah, she'll just get kind of a blank look on her face while she's looking straight at Caldy, and then just say flatly, "I need to back up."
You need to back up.
With no indication as to why. And she will come back here.
We both know why.
Because you're a little thieving thief?
No, because we can't have the crown and the sword or the staff
Yes.
next to each other so close.
Yeah.
Kogan's going to pick up the broken pieces of his sword, put them in his pack, grab the staff off his back. Okay.
Is there any weapon on those guys that we could give to Kogan?
They have maces and clubs. He's like,
Any money or identification?
not on them, no.
But they might have a spare card. If we go back to the ambush zone and check if that card is functional.
Caldy, could I speak with you for a moment?
Or what's on your mind?
If Desi's going to execute everyone that offends her or the sword, then it would be helpful to know what their names are before she kills them.
And you're speaking to me about this? Why?
Because I expect that sword would like to kill me, and I would like to stay as far away from her as possible.
Well, we already know what your name is.
You're missing the point, I think.
I have no control over Desi. I've bribed her to take care of me in combat. That's the extent of my control. If you have an issue with Desi, you work it out with Desi. I would give her a few minutes, though, to calm down.
No. If the sword tries to attack me, I'll probably have to kill her.
Good luck.
Or perhaps you could have the conversation in my stead.
I'll have a chat with her.
Thank you.
But if it comes down to you versus her, may the best maniac win.
Can I hear them?
No.
Okay.
No, that's why we're way over here.
Make a scouting roll.
Oh, that's it. What? I could afford to lose a little more wits.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, dice! You're playing nicely tonight.
They're not.
Is Dizzy about to go all Xena on us and, like, I don't know, kill us with a chakra or something?
Nope. Desi's gonna look kinda hurt for a minute and then turn around and walk a little further away.
All right. So, moving on.
all right. So where are you guys headed to?
Castle?
Are you stopping by the ambush site?
I wanted to check if their cars were still functional.
Yes. There's no animal to pull it. But it is still functional.
Could I try to convince my riding horse to pull it?
You can give me an animal handling.
Hello? And was there anything on them that could be useful? I mean, clubs are. Do we just take a piece of wood, but are the armor of any interest?
They've got leather armor, like pretty crappy leather armor. Some of it's badly damaged.
Animal handling?
Okay.
I'm rolling. I'm just wondering if I
Yeah.
was right.
Animal handling, yes.
Skill roll it let me do. It just won't let me do like weapon roll.
Yeah, you can convince your horse to bring that along. And inside the cart, there's basically there's about 14 copper pieces in loose coin. And a collapsible cage, like the sort of thing that you could put together fairly quickly if you had to. Looks it's about the right size to kind of fill most of the back of the cart, hold a couple of people.
Oh, that kind of people. Not just run-of-the-mill robbers trying to capture people. That's it.
But you guys get the other horse hooked up.
Calding.
What's up?
You wouldn't happen to have any wine in that particular backpack of yours.
I don't think so. Let me double check. And I'll root around a bit, but I'm pretty sure wine's not in the list of trade goods or weapons.
Have a tankard.
Yeah, there's no. It's an empty tankard though.
You can pick up some lethal poison.
Not what I'm in for.
But no wine.
Damn it. Is it worth the risk? Yeah, fuck it. So as we travel to the castle, I'm going to attempt to stir the blood on Desi.
Okay.
What? That sounds like a bad idea.
Well, maybe. Depends on the roll. That's blood magic, so I can safe cast it very easy. Safe cast. Parallel 1, that's all I need. No mishap. And I'm just going to, because I didn't hide it, potentially Okatai would notice what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to calm her, make her my friend. Just affecting her emotions that she does not hate me, even if the sword does.
Right. So you kind of stir the victim's blood, bring out strong emotions.
Yeah. So we're friends.
So yeah, like a feeling of like camaraderie.
Yeah. Not like buddies, not like battle companions. Just like, hey, we're all safe together.
She's like, I'll kill Trustius last.
I'm happy with that. That will work for me.
She wasn't planning on killing him at all.
Oh, she wasn't.
Just follow the
That's
RP.
All right. So yeah, you guys get your riding horse hooked up to the cart. Find this like collapsed cage. And make your way to the castle. The rest of the trip to the castle is uneventful. And it's like, early-ish afternoon as you get there. It looks just like you left it.
Pile of junk.
Harpy shit everywhere.
My plan was to set up camp, and we can start filling the 2 carts with all the metal we can get our hands on.
That sounds like a good idea. Wasn't there stuff in the basement you wanted, Trustius?
Oh yeah, right. That too.
Potentially, depending on how much time we have.
We have 2 carts. That's probably not going to happen again for a bit.
I mean, the initial plan of going up the river to see what's up is dead. So we're just gonna fill up the cart and go back home.
Yeah.
So just gonna fill the cart and go back home. So might as well grab all the things we can from the basement.
Now that we know what's upriver, we don't want to go there.
Yep.
It's a silly place. Not.
Yeah. And as you guys approach the castle and start getting things ready to set up a little camp so you can I mean, it's afternoon now. By the time you get your camp set up and start pulling out the metal, you're going to be spending the evening here at the very least. You can see circling up above you, you can see that the harpies are still very much in residence.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the RP might keep other people away from here, so we can come back and bring more metal or stone from that place. For now, the RP served their purpose.
Yeah. So do we want to fill one cart with metal for sure? And then start filling the other with Trustius' stuff? And then whatever he decides is important or space that's left, we can fill that with metal too? Or do we want to... We should try to balance it between the two, Because hauling one cart back that's just full of metal is going to be a pain in the ass.
If we spread the weight on both of them,
Exactly.
Whatever you think is best, Dizzy.
Well, I mean, we didn't get to take any of the stuff that you wanted before, so. And we've got lots of space now.
eventually we have some space to try to build some kind of tower for studies and stuff. So might as well bring back the materials we need.
At the very least, he'll have a really well equipped closet someplace.
I
Might
could
be a
do
little
more
crowded.
than you think.
Oh, I don't discount at all what you can do. You've done some scary shit.
You and me both.
All right. So the metal was all.
I mean,
what?
I found a little friend that might be willing to be my connection to the forest. So we can get Tristis' material. We can be in a situation where we're both efficient.
We can be what?
Both at full capacity to use our ability.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
The pig is a friend. It's not food.
oh, okay. If you say so.
I'll find you something else to eat.
I've got plenty of rations. I'm fine.
We should call him Lucius.
We already have a
Why?
Lucius.
But Lucius is still here.
I think Lucius is back at the cave, making sure Desi doesn't come back.
That's right.
Huh.
Stupid little fucker. Goddamn squirrel. All right, so we left all the swords in
We eyed
one
most of
room
it.
upstairs.
Yeah. We stopped and eyed most of it. So we'll have to spend the night tonight, but I can set up camp. We can start hauling back the truck. Fill that up tomorrow morning, probably while Colby's trying to sleep, and we can leave probably tomorrow afternoon, depending on how much time it takes us to bring that all out.
Sounds like a plan.
Here's hoping.
All right. So, you guys are setting up a camp here at the base, as it were, before you set out exploring.
The little outside tower.
Okay.
Where we met the dwarf the first time.
All right. So if somebody can give me a set up camp roll. I assume that's Okatai.
Yep.
What are the rest of you doing for the remainder of the afternoon?
Oh, we're on afternoon.
Well, I'm gonna rest again in the evening so I can watch at night. Is there anything here I can scavenge for, like loot that we might have not already found yet, like some rare herbs or whatever has monetary value or trade value?
Do you want to go into the castle to find things, or do you want to look in the area around the castle? Because you guys never really explored around the castle.
I wouldn't mind looking around the castle as long as the harpies leave me the freak alone.
Yeah, we talked about exploring this package. That would be a quarter day to explore the X.
Yeah.
So that could be an idea, exploring this X. Is it scouting or survival to explore an X?
It is, I believe it's scouting. It is scouting. Takes
you guys can
Yeah, so it could be done while Okatai is setting up camp, but Okatai wouldn't be there for anything that might occur.
All right. Well, I would like to do that.
I'll assist with that.
Okay.
Give me a modifier or something.
Yep, and it also means if you come across something bad, more people are with you.
That's the important thing. Yeah. So I'll just hit modifier 1 on it.
Yeah. Is anybody else going out to explore the area around the castle?
Sure. You don't need me here, do you? Or do you need me to keep watch?
The more people are exploring the active thing, the safer.
Bryson, can you watch? You can come along with us. Or vice versa. Whatever you think is best.
I'd feel better keeping watch over you
Yeah.
guys in the woods. Because I know what's here. Harpy shit. I don't know what's in the woods. I'd rather go with you guys.
All right, Bryson, can you keep watch while we see what we can see out here?
Sure.
Alrighty, so the survey party can give me a scouting roll.
What
My
do I use for modifier?
scouting is 4.
My scouting is 6.
Yeah, okay.
So what do I type in for a modifier with all these people?
+2.
All right, and we're going to remember that 6th sense.
Yep.
Case of herpes. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
Alrighty. So because you got 3 successes, as you guys are taking a look around, kind of spending the afternoon while Okatai gets camp ready. This is like the area behind the castle is kind of mountainous. But Caldy, you do notice 3 things that catch your attention. One, you notice some larger winged creatures kind of like at the higher levels of the mountains. They definitely, they look like they're probably about the size of eagles, but they seem to be 4-legged.
Okay.
You also notice in some of the stone in the mountains, telltale signs of perhaps you don't know how rich it is, but there's definitely some silver ore in the mountains.
Ooh.
Silver. Wow.
You would need to take like more time to like get example, probably like actually do some mining to see if it's worth it or not. But around the small silver veins that you find are these tiny little holes. Not tiny, probably about fist-sized. And they are coated in a kind of like sticky residue. And there's a bunch of them.
Is it like webs?
Nope, not webs.
Like mucus?
Like a sticky mucus. kind of like a not black in color, but like a very dark, kind of ruddy brown color.
I don't like it. Can I make an insight check to figure out what it is?
Make a lore check on any of those three, on the winged things or on the mucousy holes,
You can see holes first.
or both.
Well, both. Yeah. Look, is it the same roll?
Nope, different roll
All
for
right.
each.
Start with it. We're closest to the mucousy holes, right? The fist-sized mucousy holes are right next to us, correct?
Yes.
We're doing them first. I will push that.
Yeah, maybe if you taste it, you might get a better idea.
Ha!
I don't think I'm going to do that.
That is definitely some sort of insectoid residue, similar to a honey or a glue that wasps would use for their nests.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
They kind of sniff it and go like, "That's not honey." And judging from the size of the holes, whatever insects made it are like as big around as your fist. Or
Yeah, okay.
More accurately, as big around as a human fist.
Can I make the lore roll for the eagles things?
Sure can.
I'm not going to push that one.
You got one success though. Those are griffins.
Griffiths and Diane Hornets. Oh my. I'm less concerned about silver now. More concerned about my ass. Now we'll explain that to Desi and Trestius. Say, I'm going back to the castle. I suggest you guys might want to join me.
Silver mine might be useful.
Since you got a success on both, what you know about griffins? Griffins are a mixture of eagle and lion. They are formidable predators with a fondness for horse flesh. It is said that they can smell a horse from dozens of miles away.
I think we only have pigs.
And 2 horses.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
But you're also aware that griffin eggs, unhatched griffin eggs, are quite valuable.
Oh jeez.
Because when the griffin colt hatches or cub hatches, it imprints and then can be trained as a mount.
You got my attention. I know I'm not there. You still got my attention.
All right, well, I still don't want to hang out by the hornets right now.
But that's what you guys find during your surveying.
Nothing I can put in my pockets.
Nothing you can put in your pockets. Little scrapings of silver.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to mess with that with the hornets around. It's hard to manipulate a hornet.
But yes, actually, like that's what you find. Obviously, handling either of those will be a thing in and of itself. So you've clocked the griffins, the hornets, and the potential silver mines. What you want to do with them is up to you guys. Back at camp, setting up camp is easy because you guys already have most of the remnants of a camp here and nobody's been here. So it is quiet and camp is all set up when you guys get back. Ryzen, you can make a scouting roll.
One second.
Yep.
Do I get any modifier?
No.
Okay.
So as you're keeping watch, and Okatai is setting up the camp, and you're like, okay. And your eyes happen to dart up to one of the windows on the castle, and you see movement in the castle. Just like something like a shape moves past the window, but it was too large to be one of the harpies.
Was it look like it was walking, or was it flying like a harpy would?
It was walking.
Okay.
And probably human-sized.
Who stayed behind with me at the camp?
Okatai, he was setting up the camp.
Okatai, I saw something or someone in the window of the castle, and it's not a harpy.
Someone might have gotten inside or explored the place. Or we have another kind of problem.
Maybe another treasure hunter.
Or another creature from the lab down. If it doesn't purge the first time.
Looked human-sized, but I couldn't tell what actual race it.
Yeah. I still think we should explore the castle again, get our material back, but we'll have to be careful and be on our guard. The place might not still be secured. Nice gap there. I couldn't see nothing from here.
Well, I sort of caught it in passing as I was doing my thing.
I hope the others don't find too much trouble around, but we'll have to be careful when we get back into the castle.
So the early afternoon, or actually I suppose it was probably morning when you guys arrived because you left your camp at morning. So by the time the camp is set up, exploration is done, surveying is done. At that point in time, it's probably about noon. I think I had my timing off a little bit.
We didn't leave in the morning because
right,
needed to sleep.
Right, because Kaldi needed to sleep. Right.
So we're a bit later in the day.
Yep. So it is getting on towards the evening as everything is set up and done and everybody is back.
All right. I rest in the evening so I can stand guard at night. Plus, I took a hit to my wits, so I probably should do that.
Okay.
I feel weird not having lots and lots of willpower.
So what would folks like to do in the evening? Kaldi is sleeping.
You want just about the griffin?
Sorry, what was that?
Well, I'll have explained everything once we got back to everybody about the griffins. While I was down there, I was probably just pointing out murder hornets.
From what I know of griffin, are we too close? Are we close enough for them to just smell our horses?
I can make a lore roll.
Know if I need to hide them or something. Oh,
From what you know of griffins, you are well within the range where they could smell the horses.
okay.
The fact that they haven't attacked yet indicates that there's something keeping them away, or some other reason why they haven't come in for a meal.
Could be RPs or
Not the harpies. The griffins would just shred the harpies.
okay. Can I keep the orcs in the tower so that they're not directly just snappable for the griffins?
Yeah, you can get them into like the little like entryway sort of thing.
Okay. Trying to stay safe.
Okay.
Reasons for something or someone moving in the castle. We might have competition or there might be still trouble in the castle. So we better stay on our guard. Is there any trace of the boat, I think, being used or being on the other side?
No. Everything is as you left it.
Okay. So there might have been something in the castle that we didn't find.
Oh, and for Ryzen and Desi and Cully, are you guys all making sure you keep distance or not?
I'm keeping a distance from Culdy.
Sorry, what was that?
Wondering if people are keeping their distance with the artifacts or not.
Yeah, of
I
course.
am.
Kind of have to.
Yeah.
Actually, or do we? Because we did want that demon to see us not at the.
Mm.
So
When
maybe
we're
every
ready
once in a
to
while we'll walk past each other. We'll just won't be doing it
do
constantly.
that when we're ready to leave. Do that when we're ready to leave so we get to a place where we're not anymore.
Okay.
Was some of our staff outside of the castle, or as everything we've hidden inside the castle?
Everything was inside the castle unless you want to deal with the griffins or the silver or the hornets.
I mean the iron, the sword that we hidden, the armor that we hidden, we hide all of that inside.
Yeah, I believe you guys just kind of left things where and said we'll be back.
Yeah, I remember we stacked it together in a place we said like people won't find it here or something like that, but nothing more.
Yeah, I think it was in one of the upper floors. I think it was in the training hall area because that was the largest open area.
Okay. I'm open to suggestion on what we do. If we don't have a plan, we just do our thing. I'm gonna train the boar. But if any of you wanted to go for a plan or want to clear something out, I'm open to suggest. Otherwise, I'll train the boar.
Train the boar. We'll wait till morning. But do you happen to have a quill on you?
Yes, I do. You get some parchment then?
No, I just need the quill and your harpoon.
Okay. Will I get them back?
You'll get the harpoon back.
Yeah, I have a spare quill.
All right.
I'm gonna go train my pig.
I'm going to spend the quarter day casting Bind Magic on his harpoon to give him one of those little fancy magic items.
Chris hasn't gotten back to his laptop yet, or his computer rather. Yeah, it is kind of dry in here.
So we're doing evening, right?
Yes, it's
I
evening.
Okay, so do evening, sleep, morning, we go back to it. Okay.
All right, so Cully is sleeping in the evening. Who is doing? What is Trustees doing in the evening?
So Trustees is taking a quill from Okatai and his harpoon, and I'm going to cast what's that called? Bind Magic on it.
Okay.
Give him a little boost with his healing when I can find Bind Magic.
It's a general spell.
And by why is it not on my list? I've cast this before. I found it. Okay, Bind Magic. Ingredient, I have one. So, Okadai, you have to take your quill off. Cannot save cast it. Just doing some mental math here. Can't spend any extra on it. Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh. So I successfully cast it, though.
All right. So Bind Magic. So you cast the spell like any other. Choose how many willpower points to spend. But you must also spend extra willpower to bind your spell to an object instead of unleashing its power immediately. Rituals cannot be bound. So what spell are you binding into it?
I'm going to bind. Oh god, the blood one.
Blood channeling?
Blood channeling, yes.
Okay.
Basically, the willpower one. Yeah.
Right. So you cast.
So I cast it. I get power level 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 5 willpower to make it permanent, so it works once per day.
Perfect. And go blind as a result.
And go blind. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Because why not?
Okay. Okatai is training the boar in the evening. That's an animal handling roll. And while Yorick is doing his animal handling, what is Desi doing during the evening?
No one is keeping a watch yet, are they?
They are not.
I will be keeping watch.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll. Or sorry,
Stealth?
scouting.
Scouting. No. I am going to be sleeping soon, though, so I will push it. Not that it helped.
Okay. And what is Ryzen doing during the evening?
I would like to spend 6 more XP and buy Dragon Slayer 2.
Okay, perfect. So you're getting some rust in and practicing and going, okay, got it. Dragon Slayer 2. Ooh, additional damage against monsters. Very nice. And Caldi is sleeping.
Yep.
All right, so as the evening progresses into night, Trestius, you notice that it seemed to get dark much earlier than usual. And then you realize that you can't see the campfire.
Dizzy. Caldy. Ryzen.
Can we hear him?
Uh-huh.
Can we see him?
You can. And his eyes are like just pitch black.
Are you feeling okay, Trustius?
Can't see.
Yeah. Yeah, your eyes have turned black. Did you do some magical thing that you shouldn't have?
I made a thing. Then he holds his harpoon in his hand, waves it around a little bit. I made a thing for Okatai. Should help him healing us.
Maybe he can start with your eyes.
Perhaps.
Is it a wound I could try to fix, or is it something else?
You've never seen anything like that before.
I'll ask Master Tristis too. You think it's a wound I could fix?
I've never seen it.
I may be able to heal it given time, but it might take some time.
Anything I can do to help?
I don't think so. Your magic is insufficient.
And you're sure your magic didn't go sideways when you were making your stick with a feather on it?
Magic always has a cost. Whether it's healing you or killing your enemies. There's a cost to magic. Today's cost is my sight. I can heal it, given enough strength of will. But currently, I don't have enough. And Okadai can't give any to me. He's too inexperienced. We'll have to make do this way. Someone will have to guide me.
I'll do it. Because Risen and Izzy and I have to stay apart from each other anyway.
Yeah, I imagine you'd both feel safer that way anyhow.
Hardly. The trained warrior or the wizard with side effects? I know what my choice would be.
You're not wrong. It's the proper choice. Worst comes to worst, I can stay here. We can bar the doors.
No, we're not going to do that.
It may take some time to recover, so I will
Do I
be
hit
a
my rest
burden.
button?
Yep.
All right. Is there insight roll that I can figure out how long this is going to last?
No idea.
Damn it. So we got griffins who might want to come eat our horses. We got a big bad that knows where we are. Do we want to stay here or do we want to head out with our stuff? I don't like the idea of putting the blind guy in a cart with that's horse drawn.
Well, the night is here. We set up camp for the night. I don't think it's a good idea that we hit the road right now. I'd stay for the night, try to grab as much metal as we can tomorrow morning, and then leave.
I think that's a great idea.
But
I'll stand guard tonight.
we just need to be on our guard because someone is moving inside, or something is moving inside. So keep an eye out for that.
Will do.
We might have missed something while we were clearing the place out.
Yeah, Desi, don't go too far.
But leaving at night with the griffin, the horse, and all that, I don't think it's a good idea. While they're in the tower, we should be able to defend them, and we should be able to keep Trestus safe. And if we have a bit of time in front of us, maybe Trestus can do his elven meditation thing, and let's hope it get his eyesight back. I could try to cast it away, but I'm not sure. I've never tried something like that.
All right. So during the night, everybody but Kuldi is sleeping?
Yep. Or at least I am.
Okay.
I am too.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I'll rest.
Okay. All right. Kuldi, give me a scouting roll.
I don't need to push that, unfortunately. I need willpower, though.
Right. So as you're kind of keeping watch, and everybody's sleeping peacefully, the gentle sounds of snoring, and you look and you see out of the corners of this little room that you're in, you see this thick smoke start to bubble and whirl in the corners and start to solidify.
And kick Desi and Corgan's feet there and say, creepy shit happening. Wake up, creepy shit.
Tell Trustees to get back to sleep.
No. We
She
need,
stretches.
and I will physically shake Okatai awake. He's the magic guy. Creepy
What's
shit.
happening? Let me
Going
check.
on?
Let me check. We're gonna peer out and try to analyze what I see.
Oh, I love the name. That's great.
Perfect. I don't have like an interior map I can use, I don't think. One sec. Yeah, I don't think I have any maps currently that I can use for this, but that's fine. So as you kind of kick people awake, and you guys can see these three shapes materializing out of the corners, forming out of this mist, this smoke. And there seems to be one. There's one fixated on Desi, there's one fixated on Kaldi, and there's one fixated on Ryzen. And as you look, their arms, they don't have hands. Their arms are just these pointed blades. They are faceless. They are translucent. Doesn't look like there's enough substance to them for a weapon to grab purchase.
Oh, goody.
All right. I scream like a 17-year-old goblin.
Okay. The scream definitely wakes everyone.
I'm gonna describe what I see loudly so that Precious will know what the fuck is happening.
Right. What would you guys like to do as these things form? Because Kaldi succeeded on his stealth test, you guys actually do get to act, so.
Is it possible to do a lore roll to try to identify what those things are? Or if weapon will work at all?
You can definitely try a lore roll.
Because he's all magic and stuff, and I'm not.
Those are definitely demons of some sort. You're not sure exactly what type. Judging from the fact that they seem to be shying away from your campfire, they are probably not. They probably dislike bright light. But the fact that they look largely translucent, you don't think your weapons are going to have much effect. And in fact, most demons have a very specific type of vulnerability.
Okay, so I can shout something in the line of demons. They fear the light. Weapon probably don't work. Grab a flame.
Can Trestius make a lore roll based on what he's been described, since he can't see anything?
You can. You're not, without consulting the book, you're not going to find out much more than that.
Okay. Well, I can't read the book since I can't see.
I guess the crown's not going to dispel them, huh?
As a matter of fact, they seem to be trying to reach for the crown.
All right. I know what I'm going to do when it's my turn.
I'm gonna grab a piece of wood on fire in the campfire and try to use that to ward them off.
Okay. Give me half a second here.
And probably try to cast Banish Demon on one of them.
All right.
Before we jump into the combat, I might as well jump out of here. I have to go to bed, but please don't kill us all before next week.
I think we should call it here.
It might be a good idea. We might want to have the sorcerer here because these things are no joke.
Yeah.
I would break up here so we can do this all together as a family.
There you go.
Yes.
The party that lives together or dies together.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Oh,
It's
that's
very fair. It's so technical and time.
Perfect. All right. We will quickly do XP though.
Okay.
One sec. There we go. Participate. Yes. One new hex. No. Discover a new adventure site. Yes, you did. You haven't actually gone there yet, but you did discover it.
Ooh.
The Griffin's Eyrie. Defeat one or more monsters. No, not yet. One treasure with gold. No. Build a function. No. Activate your pride. No. Dark secret. I think Desi's might come into play there. Risk your life. Nope. An extraordinary action. I don't think so.
Nope.
not in a good way, at least.
So that's 1, 2. So 2 XP.
2 XP.
And I got 3.
And you got 3.
Okay.
But for the record, for next session, these things definitely count as monsters.
Oh, Kadai, I just burned 7 willpower and blinded myself to give you a magic item, so you can keep my ass alive.
You'll have to explain to me exactly how it works. But
Okay.
I'm gonna banish demon to banish demon to banish demon. Okay.
Alright, guys, I will see you on the next one.
Perfect.
I have 8 willpower and I have your thing, so let's roll.
Alrighty.
Perfect. Thanks, Chris.
Perfect. So yeah, so we'll pick this up. We'll pick this up next week because this is potentially very bad for the party.
All right. Talk to you next week.
All right.
Yep.
We'll see everybody next week.
Take care,
D&D
everybody.
tonight? Or D&D tomorrow, right?
D&D tomorrow.
Thanks for the game and thanks for your patience tonight, everyone.
No worries. Have a good evening,
Good night.
folks.
Good night.
And good night.